What's up, everybody? I'm Ethan Lee, also known as Watcher Syndicate. This week we got paid $488, and with that we bought 150 or 4.884 shares of AT&T, ticker symbol T, $150 or 1.302 shares of Simon Property Group, ticker symbol SPG, $150 or 0.031 shares of Amazon, ticker symbol AMZN, and also $88 or 6.236 shares of New Oriental Education, ticker symbol EDU. On the 15th, we got paid 59 cents from Walmart Inc., ticker symbol WMT, and also $1.40 from Kimberly-Clark Corp., ticker symbol KMB. On the 9th, we got paid $4.30 from Philip Morris Inc., ticker symbol PM. The stock purchases and reinvestments bring our total annual dividend income from $543.79 all the way to $564.06. A minor thing that also happened this week, I ended up paying about $38 in local taxes, so that was a minor inconvenience. I also decided to put another $100 off paying some Discover debt, $100 towards off paying some PayPal credit debt, and also $430 paying off some Citi debt. We also withdrew the earnings from one of our small indie artists that we supported. The revenue I took was only from each time it was streamed from November to February. And since it's still a small and up-and-coming indie artist that we took a chance on, the revenue wasn't high. We only got 56 cents. On the Magic side of things, we also began picking up some basic lands from Magic's first set, limited edition alpha from 1993.
Alright, here's another one. I believe this should just be a singular loose alpha island. We'll cut it open and take a look. I'm not a big fan of the fact that it was mailed like this. It's quite flimsy, and if this was sent through a machine, this easily could have been obliterated. But that's fine. Okay. 2 sheets of cardboard. There we go. Okay, can we get rid of the tape without it sticking? Yes, yes we can. Oh, that one failed. Awesome. Let's take this out and see how clean it is. The edges are pretty rough. Corners as well. Surface looks quite nice. Back edges also rough. This is probably, I want to say, bare minimum bare minimum BGS 7. There's a shot at this being an 8, but I feel like this would probably be a 7.5, 8.0. Our next package just came in, and nicely packaged, just a folded over flat rate envelope, taped to hell with tape, but I mean, I like it. It's sturdy and not damaged. I believe this is a graded card, and I think it should be an island. I'm not sure what the grade was, because I bought a couple of them, but we will see. Alright, let's see if there's any information, identifiable information. Okay, well, no wonder it was so rigid. There is actually nothing else in there, so that's fine to be pitched. They know how to package a card. Another, just a flat rate box cut into maybe quarters, and then used as reinforcing material. And within that, a bubble mailer. Okay, great job. Absolutely love this packaging job, even though it's nearly impossible to open accidentally. Alright, that's not gonna get open from that side, so we're gonna have to resort to the scissors. Give it a good old cut. Sorry if I'm moving a little bit slower than normal. I got my vaccine today and my right arm does not, it's feeling pretty sluggish. Alright, please tell me I didn't cut into anything good. There we go. Nothing in there. All this can go straight into the bin. That's beautiful. Awesome. Alright, pull it out of the team bag. Ooh, let's see the, so the condition of the actual island is quite nice, being an 8.5. The corners, that corner looks quite rough, and every corner except this one looks pretty banged up, which is why I got an 8. But, oh, if that wasn't an 8, this honestly, this has amazing grades overall, except for the corners. If it wasn't an 8 in the corners, easily could have hit 9, maybe even 9.5. Let's look at the condition of the case. I'd hate for there's a couple of scratches here. It doesn't affect resale value. I just personally am not a big fan of cases that aren't super clean. Because, I mean, like right there, I think that's a little thing on every case though. But yeah. I ordered 2 islands from the seller, but they went and canceled one of them because apparently they couldn't find it. But I'm happy to get one of them at least. And this is my first ever graded alpha card. And currently, it is my 3rd ever card that I will be adding to my graded collection. My first being my Savannah that I got a couple years ago. And with that order, I also got a Sarah Sanctum. And this is when it all started going downhill for my collectibles. I just had to keep getting more. I think 2 or 3 years later, we have our 3rd addition to the family. This 1993 Alpha V2 Island. Overall, quite happy with it. And without further ado, let's move on to the next one. Alright, our next package is here, and this one is actually quite hefty as well, and in the same packing style as the one we just saw. I haven't really seen anyone use this style, so I'm gonna add this to my repertoire. If I ever end up sending, like, a small amount of cards that are graded or that are in some heavier duty sleeves, I think I'll probably ship them like this. Because it's quite hefty, it's really solid, so I'm pretty happy about that. But without further ado, I'm struggling to figure out where I should cut this. I guess the most logical way would be here. There we go. Awesome. Okay. Man, for packing, I usually have really good luck with people who ship me cards, but there's only like every 100 orders, there's gonna be one order that's just shipped in some atrocious way. But outside of that, I've usually had really good luck with buying cards online. Let me check if there's any personal info. Nope. This is a really nice bubble mailer. I mean, I guess not really nice. This is just a standard bubble mailer, but just thought that counts. I'm not sure how many islands are in here, but I do know these are all graded islands. Ooh, let's pull them out. So we have 3 graded islands here. Sorry about the reflection, guys. So in total, 5 graded islands. These are all less than an 8.5 because you can see there's the white label. And these are anywhere from an 8.5 to, I want to say, 8.5 to 9s. All have a silver label, I believe. 9.5s and 10s have gold, and then a Gem Mint 10 Pristine has a black label. We'll take a look at these. Yep, all 3 of these are BGS 8s. I think I will end up cracking these eventually because they don't have subgrades, and I know it doesn't add much, but I just really like the subgrades just so I can at least see what's wrong with the card. So when I send off my next batch to grade, I will break these out of the shell and have them be regraded with subgrades. As for these two, that's a really nice island. Oh, this is not an 8.5, this is a 9. Oh, these are both 9s. Okay, well, I cannot argue with that at all. Wow, these are really pretty. So our little horde of island grows because the one that we just got is right here as well. So we have our 8.5 too. So I'm pretty happy about that. Awesome. Onward to the next one. So our next package is here, and I believe these will be 2 planes. And the biggest issue with this is that it's kind of dinky, and I'm not gonna lie, the paper packaging is not as good as it could be. Although it does feel like there is a nice box inside, I will have to see if it is packaged in a way that the goods are not damaged. But these should be 2 graded planes, and hopefully that is what I get. I was never a fan of these. My very first ever horror story with shipping came in one of these paper envelopes. Okay, at least they were sane enough to include just a regular mailer, or a priority mail small box. These, I think, used to fit the mystery boosters perfectly when they still existed. So that's always nice. Good lord, that is well taped together. Alright, 2 inconspicuous white packages inside one box inside another package. It's always good to see layers. Aw, this is kinda gross. This glue is coming off in droves. Okay, that is bad idea. Next one we're gonna cut open. Please don't get on my scissors. I don't wanna ruin these scissors. Hopefully that didn't scratch the actual card inside though. Ooh, nice and pretty. Gotta be kidding me. Did I seriously scratch the case? Well, that's rough. Alright, so we learned our lesson. Don't cut it at the top, don't cut it vertically, and do not touch the glue. So we will, in accordance with what we learned, pull it out from the side, or from the bottom. Awesome. Yep, 2 more lands for the horde. We have our big block of islands. And we will now add these 2 planes that were graded to it. Alright, what's up everybody? We just got in this little package, and it came surprisingly early. As we can see, everything is still sealed, and unlike the past guy that I bought from, this guy is, it's pretty hefty. I do know this is most likely 3 alpha swamps, and the packaging job on this is actually quite nice. I'm trying to cut this as close as I can to the edge, just so I minimize the possibility of accidentally going straight through an alpha card, which would be incredibly sad. Private information. Awesome. Yep. This is so they sent this via USPS, or the US Post Office, but it appears to be a FedEx package. I've never seen anybody send anything like this, and I actually quite like how they packaged it, because there's quite a few layers, and it's annoyingly difficult to open, actually. Which, in my book, if something is annoyingly difficult to open, that's great, because it's just a lot of money. At least comparatively. What's in here, I believe, is 3 alpha swamps. I think I paid a little bit more than I should have, but these are my first alpha lands, and I wasn't too sure how much was worth. But yeah, as we can see, they are... As you can see, they are bubbled in quite well. And yeah, we'll give it a little snip. There is 3. Oh, wait, that's a pack. Ooh. Oh, wow, okay, this is all sorts of exciting. I wasn't planning on actually having to do a pack opening anytime soon. Mostly because I don't open packs unless it's a new set or anything. But they said 2 of these are medium play and 1 of them is heavy play. I don't know if I'm going to grade them, but I would love to always just have more alpha cards. Now, can we identify what pack it is without looking at it? The color looks like Theros, but there are some lines here, and I'm not sure what that is for the art. This could also be War of the Spark, but it seems a little too dark and not black enough. This is too saturated in color. It might be Conspiracy. We'll find out. Give it a nice tug. Oh, this is foreign. Foreign Innistrad. Shout out to... Oh, not quite Innistrad. Shadows over Innistrad. Shout out to Honey Baby Card Shop. Thank you. I mean, I feel bad for paying as much as I did, so hopefully this will help recoup the costs. Let's see. So this appears to be Chinese. I'm not sure if this is traditional Chinese or simplified, but I don't know if they do separate print runs. So I have a very limited knowledge of this set, but free cards are free cards. Token, good old 2/2 zombie. No idea what this is. I don't think I know any of these. So that's Sanitarium Skeleton or Zombie. Sanitarium Skeleton or Zombie. I don't remember which one. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. That's a spider. Nope. No idea what that is. Rare. No, not yet. And our rare. Yes! Okay, this is one of the things I do know. Wow. I did not expect to actually get something I wanted. This is a fortified fortress, and what it reads is, when you play this, it will enter untapped unless you reveal a forest or a plains, and if you do reveal it, it enters in untapped. But since there's an extra card, does that mean we get a foil? Oh, no. Oh, yes, we do. And a land. So we did get a foil. Jace doing something. And then our flip card, also in Chinese, just a common flip card. But this is going straight into one of my Enchantress decks. Wow, okay. So that was pretty exciting. That's pretty exciting. Man, I feel special. I've never really gotten a little bonus thing in the mail like that. I'd like to... I don't think it's because I have a YouTube channel, because I'm pretty sure nobody knows this exists from, like, eBay. But, yeah. There's quite a few cards in here. Oh, they're just going all in. Well, here's another shout out to Honey Baby Card Shop. Looks like a bunch of white bordered cards. Are they any good? Alabaster Potion. Give target player X life or prevent it. Nope, that's kind of bad. Twiddle. Okay, love to see that. Terror. Destroy. Hey, this was the original Doomblade. Goblin Rock Sled. Wild Growth. Jotun Soldier. So none of these are from Revised. These are all from stuff after Revised. And another set. But this one is black bordered cards. Oh, it feels like Christmas up in here. All these free cards. Pyrophobia. Segovian Angel. Is this just a pack of Modern Horizons that was opened already? Mob, Tornado, Gluttonous Slug, Fists of Flame, Enduring Sliver. I am building a Sliver deck, and as much as people hate them, I'd hate them too. But I feel like this wouldn't be as bad because I'm not seeking to go buy slivers. These are just random slivers I'm picking up, like from this. So this is going in my Sliver deck, even though it's not all that good. But hey, it's free. Shelter. Awesome. Well, I love how I ordered 3 cards and I got the stack of cards as well. But out of that stack of cards, we really only got 2 cards we really wanted. But then again, I didn't actually pay for these in the traditional sense. And on to the lands. I don't like how there's only 2 top loaders. There better be 3 here, or else these little freebies are gonna really not be cool. Okay, just to make sure, this is entirely empty. We'll separate the penny sleeves because I do want to keep these. Okay, well that penny sleeve's not being saved. That one has like tape just... It is now fused with the penny sleeve and it's one with it, so... Alright, we'll pull this out. I think I see 2 in here. So, these 2 must be the medium play ones. And this one must be heavy HP. Which makes sense, because I took one look at it, and oh damn, it's rough. Alright, so, yeah. Yep, that's Edgeware, alright. This is a heavily played, I think this is the alternate version, or V2. Needless to say, if I grade this, this isn't getting anything higher than a 6. Maybe not even higher than a 4. Yeah, that's atrocious. I might even just play with it. Centering, god-awful. You know, yeah. Enough said about that one. I don't doubt it's real. It's most likely real. And these 2 medium play ones. This one looks, it could be light play, except there's a little chip there. And in the back... Oh, wow. Okay, that's... Yeah, that's definitely medium play. If that wasn't there, we could probably pass the card off as light play. Centering is terrible as well. The centering on the front isn't as bad as the centering on the back, which is interestingly a note. And then last one. Yep, this one's also... I'd say this one's also heavily played. Yeah. Awesome. And with that being said, on to the next package. Alright, and this is, I believe these are not basic lands, actually. And it's a pretty sturdy package, so great job on the packaging job. They wrote Fragile Do Not Bend quite a few times. And even if I did try to bend it, I'd have to bend really hard to actually bend it. But without further ado, the entire thing is also coated in tape, and as you can see how reflective that is. I'll just cut this side and hope there's nothing on the edge. It feels like they stuffed the entire inside with newspaper or something. Oh, wasn't far off. There's definitely something on the inside. Hey! It's just like what they told us in marching band. Always use layers. Packaging tape. Ooh, this is the blue pack. This is painter's tape. I am very familiar with this from when I used to do painting in high school. There's nothing more satisfying than peeling off this blue painter's tape off a painting you spent weeks on. So good. Alright. Let's just go straight into it. And another one. Hopefully this one I can do without using my scissors. Oh man, whatever this was, I just definitely ripped it. Okay, come on. bubbles. Can I just pull this off? No, I can't. Alright, and there's another one inside, so I think I'm just gonna cut through this. Like I mentioned in the last couple ones, every time I get something from anywhere online, it usually comes out, the packing job's usually great, but there's gonna be that one time when it's just like atrocious. And usually, hopefully you don't get that the first time you order, because then it could really ruin your experience. And then, yeah, luckily I did not have that be my first experience, and ever since that, I don't think I have, no, I have gotten one or two just terrible packing jobs, but not that many. This is some decently nice cardstock. I wonder how much they paid for the, like, cardstock. I like how it's already been, like, 4 minutes, and, like, this is usually the length of one of my videos. Alright. 4 cards. Well, these are some weird banana-colored sleeves. Oh, and they're not Dragon Shield, so I cannot use them for my own collection stuff. I only solely use Dragon Shield mats for my own playing in, like, collection. I only have one. I have 100 Eclipse sleeves that I use for pre-releases and events, but that is it. Everything else is in Dragon Shield mats. Alright, I love that they, for one, gave me these thicker than normal top loaders, and two, did the little pull tab thing with the cards. So, we'll just pull everything out real quickly. Ooh, they double sleeved everything. So everything is in a penny sleeve, I believe, which the tape is taped to, and then inside the penny sleeve is the weird banana sleeve. That's what I'm going to call it, banana sleeve. Ooh, these are Eclipse sleeves. Yep, because you can see as by the feel as well. Ooh, that's pretty dinged up, but I'll keep this for my collection because, you know, it's a Lotus. I will also be keeping this forest. And this was a little lot I won. Paid a little bit more than I wanted to. This is also a little dinged up here. But good old Therese Nielsen. Sad that we won't see any cards from her for quite a while. This feels really odd. Here, give me a second while I go grab a land. Alright, so this was the land we got a little bit ago from that one guy who sent us a bunch of cards, even though we just bought 3. And actually, I think it might just be me. I just got out of the shower, so my hands are kind of icky. They can't feel as well they usually can. So I will be selling all of these, except for these 2, and also the Sanctum, and I guess the total. So I guess I'm only selling these 2. But, hopefully these will bring down my cost a bit, because I will be selling these 2 and then putting the proceeds to some Strixhaven product. So, I thought the Sanctum would come out as a higher grade, but now I'm looking at it. Ooh, that's really yellow, actually. Let me see if I can change color. Yeah, that Sanctum is pretty beat up. That top edge has wear if I've ever seen it. How's the back look? Ooh, that is not good. Yeah, that's rough. This is probably a 6. No way in hell this can get any higher than a 6. The edges, especially on the back. The corners aren't as bad. I mean, this one's pretty bad. But this top edge, it's this top edge is usually gotten, even if it's sleeved, if you pick it up from the top and you dig your fingernail, sometimes it'll clip into the sleeve and then make these little chips that look like this, and it's not a good time. Very bad time. Lastly, we've got this unglued token. Ooh, that's nasty. That's not good. But I mean, hey, it's what I bought, I guess. Let me grab a sleeve for it. And a little card saver. There's a bit of glue stuck on this, but oh well. Just using this to keep it in a decent enough condition before I send it off to grading, once I get enough of them. I checked off camera if this was real already, and luckily it is, so it'd be a double whammy if it was both fake and in medium play condition. Alright. Awesome, and this is our last package for quite a long time. Fairly sturdy bubble mailer, pretty standard. These are, it should be a 5 basic lands total, a couple plains and a couple swamps. I ended up haggling the eBay price quite a little bit down after I decided to buy all of them from this seller. So I will just cut this open. Really hope there's no lands over here. I would be beyond upset if I accidentally cut one of the lands. Nice. Alright, let's remove all the scrap. Strixhaven's coming out. The pre-release will be next week. And I cannot wait because I have gotten a bunch of kits, and because our LGS is still closed for in-store play, all those kits came with an extra pack and a promo pack, so I will be opening all of those on camera. I'll give this a little slit. Just crack that open. Yeah, there's been quite a large shortage of top loaders, so I've been seeing more and more of these cardboard foldouts. These are a bunch of regular dragon shields, I want to say. They feel kind of nasty, not gonna lie. But yeah, these are all really heavily played. And these really sure are. Yeah, these are well loved at the very best. Let's see. Everything here? Yep. Yeah, they all seem to be part of the same deck because the wear on these look almost the same. I don't know if these are... I don't know if I want to grade these. You can even see the sides look grody. Hold on, let's see if I can focus. There we go. Yeah, but that yellowing on the sides, nasty. I'm trying to understand what happened along the top edge. But even if we ignore that, the surface is quite alright. It's kind of rough. The issue is sides, corners, back, everything about these are played. But alpha cards are alpha cards. I'll take them. Alright. And I think that was the last package for quite a while. So back to the cam.
In total this week, I got 2 Alpha V2 Islands that were graded 9.0, 1 Alpha V2 Island that was graded 8.5, 3 Alpha V2 Islands that were graded 8.0 without subgrades, one Alpha V2 island that was not graded. However, it should come back at least an 8 when I do grade it. 3 rough Alpha V2 planes that were not graded. 2 Alpha V2 planes that were graded 8.5. And lastly, 5 Alpha V2 swamps that are really in rough condition, and they would come back anywhere from 4.0 to 7.0 each. After the shipping and taxes, the total for the 17 Alpha basic lands were $1,131.20, or an average of $66.55 per basic land. I also bought this little lot of cards, which I paid $276.86 for. I wasn't personally too happy about how high it ended up being, but the quality of Serra Sanctum was fairly nice. I went and sold the Oppression in the Constant Mist since I didn't really want the cards and wanted to bring down my cost basis. I went and sold the Oppression and the Constant Mist since I didn't want the cards and I wanted to bring down my cost basis for the Serra Sanctum. However, the Blacker Lotus I did keep because I felt it was a little neat card, and the Forest I kept for my pre-release lands that I play with often. I ended up selling... I'll be sending the Serra Sanctum off to be graded, and it should come back at least a 8.0, maybe an 8.5. And after selling the 2 cards, the total for the Serra Sanctum ended up being $246.86. And with that being said, that's everything for this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to leave a comment with your thoughts, and don't forget to hit subscribe and the like button and the bell icon. And with that being said, that's everything for this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to leave a comment with your thoughts, and don't forget to hit subscribe and the bell icon to be notified when a new video is posted. Feel free to follow me on Instagram at wf.ethan.lee, where I put art occasionally. This is Ethan, over and out.